gravel in here when we did the house pad. Built the road. So we had to meet, set up good. Man. Turn that heater down already. Warmer this morning, it's in the 40s. For being in the 20s for so much, it's kind of a nice treat. Other than it's foggy and damp. Something on one of the groups I'm on Facebook, and somebody made a comment about all the negative road dips off there negative comments people make, and people being know-it-all when they really don't know what they're talking about and stuff. And I just there was one of the groups I used to be on there, and anytime I posted on it fairly often, and it was just constant negative criticizing comments and stuff. And I just have to say here with YouTube, I really appreciate all the comments and stuff I've been getting. I've enjoyed chatting with people, and even had one follower actually give me a call, and we chatted for about 40 minutes. It was nice. How respectful and pleasant everybody that has made comments and that I've dealt with and stuff have been. So, and when people start getting nasty, I don't tolerate it. So like I say, I just really appreciate how positive and pleasant everybody has been on here, and like I say, I really enjoy the comments. Well, we'll keep getting this opened up so we don't have some rock to push back over the trench, and we don't mess up the rock any more than we have to. Like I say, put this road in probably 6 years ago. Maybe it hasn't been that long, but judging by how it is to scrape it off, I'm pretty pleased with how it packed in. Well, we'll cue back in on the next stage. Getting things opened up here. We gotta dig over to the phone box here, so really the best brushing bucket, but stuff's pretty easy to deal with here, so it's working. Nip them off. I try not to scratch my machine, and yeah, I'll take a minute and make sure that don't happen. Not far from the phone line. I'm going to be a little careful here, so several years ago, so we're kind of taking a chance here, but that's a root. Yeah, it's a root. out and take a measurement real quick. We're not wanting to go any deeper than we have to, but trying to get 18 inches. Yeah, we're good on our depth. We're 18 inches was our target, so we are right on the money. Should be well away from the phone line now. Probably we're going to put a conduit in here, so this is brother's property, and my motor bogging down. It is doing regen, but maybe my hydraulics is not quite that warm yet, but like the motor's pulling down. On the upside, there is a problem. It's under warranty. That is one of the perks of keeping a fairly modern machine in the fleet. If you want to call what I have a fleet, I guess kind of is. I have more than one thing, so that's a fleet, right? Let's see if he wants to throw that conduit in and get it where his brother can get in and out. Doing a regen again. Be sure I was hitting my opening. What a dreary day. It's foggy, and this afternoon we're supposed to get a fairly decent rain again. We got about an inch and a half the other day, so very much needed. Material. I mean, it's a little sticky, but it's not too bad. Trying to maintain about 18 inches, and I'm pretty positive I'm about 2 feet now. Making our turn. Right there I had a hump to go through, so going at it here. Okay, he's got this conduit in. Trying to get it where his brother can get out. This is his brother's driveway, so trying to get it where somebody had to get out, they could. This is not the backfilling bucket, but that's what I got on. very good. Yards away, it looks perfect. Yeah, I should let him get in and out. Conduits across the driveways so that the road is still usable. But it's hard telling when Quest is actually going to get out here and do it. Better off with a 057, and there's definitely times that I would, like to have a bigger machine. If I were going to step up, I actually would step up more than the 57. I would go to like an 80 class machine, but I just like this right here, I'm barely fitting through between the trees. And even a 57 or no 57, I would be, I'm not sure I could fit through here. So there's enough work that I do that this is the right size machine for me. You just get into a lot of tight places at times. And my friend Zach, at one time he had a 057 as a dash 4, and he also had his 80, the Kubota 080, and I've worked right next to the 057, and I mean it does, it's a bigger machine, it does more than the 40 does in some cases. But as far as actual production and lift power and stuff, I didn't see where it was noticeably more than the 040 is. Like I say, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the 40 is more than the 057. I'm just saying it's the 057 is not significant over the 040 from what I've seen. I haven't actually ran one. Me and Zach were working on a job together. We were literally digging a trench side by side, and he wasn't really outrunning me. So, and Zach is a good operator. So. Well, we're about through the tight spot. left of it about a foot or so?
Sure.
You want me to go to the left of the power conduit about a foot or so?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably as close as you can to the power.
About there?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, we got the footing drain right there, don't we? Did we go clear around with the footing drain? Let's think about this for a second. We had the footing drain and then we've got the downspouts. I don't remember much, but see, I think I'm getting in gravel right now. Want me to just kind of stay back out of it? Okay. You have no idea how proud of myself I am that I remembered that that was there. Because I forget everything nowadays. Artificial turf for lawn. That's my kind of lawn. down to our last few scoops. Yeah, last Friday I mentioned this, I believe it was Monday, that Friday I did a video, and my SD card failed in my camera, and so towards the end it switched over to the internal storage on the camera. But it would have been kind of stupid to have only shown like the last 3 clips. So I didn't get that, but it just I thought the camera was failing, but it turned out I put a new SD card in it. And I have to say, in a piece of equipment, these guys are running around with these action cameras on their dirt bikes and stuff, and which me included, but talk about how tough and rugged everything is, but put them in a piece of equipment, they get more abuse and beat around than just about anything else you can put one on. So this is a true test to see how something holds up. That's like stereos, eh? I used to buy a Pioneer, and they actually held up pretty good, but the model that I used to buy, they discontinued, and the new model that I tried using, they failed very short term. So, well, trenches are tied together. Get myself off the ditch. Looks like Richard not ready to be backfilled. Okay, I'll just get off the trench right there, so that way I don't knock stuff in here. Yeah, I see the end there. Okay. Okay. Go over to where it don't matter if anything gets knocked in. In the ditch. There we go. And we'll fill it in. And that'll pretty much be it in the video, because like I say, we're leaving this one open. Back in the SUV sitting there. Thanks for watching. There's the end of it. Don't want to go any further down. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. We have broke 750 on our subscriber. So, not that I'm really doing anything more than just having fun doing this, but I seem to make everything a competition. I guess that's the racer coming out in me. I kind of compete with myself. Not that I'm trying to outdo anybody else. I just, like I say, kind of make everything a competition for myself. Always try to dig a ditch a little faster. Always try to go down the track a little faster. So, well, anyways, everyone please subscribe, hit that like button, and we will catch you tomorrow where we got some big stumps that we're going to try and get. One I got to dig out. The other one is the wind blew it over a few years ago, and we're going to get them out and get them in my friend's dump trailer. Just kind of convenient for me. me to have him do it. Plus, if I have troubles lifting them, the low-sitting dump trailer, I know I can get them in there. Lifting them up into the dump truck, they might not do it. And the dump trailer's longer, and I'm not sure I'd get both of them in our dump truck. They're big. So, all right, catch everybody tomorrow. I'll quit talking.